Well, we are dealing with a little bit of those light snow showers on this Wednesday afternoon. Now entering the evening, 19 degrees, humidity up to 73%. A little bit of a breeze out there out of the north at 12 miles per hour, but nothing as bad as it was yesterday where we were dealing with those sustained winds up to 30 miles per hour throughout the Keweenaw Peninsula. But temperatures have fallen about at least a good 15 to 20 degrees from where we were back on Tuesday. 13 degrees in Ironwood, 18 in Florence, 19 in Houghton, a little bit milder towards the east, 23 in Escanaba, 21 in Manistee, but somewhat of a big drop-off thanks to that second cold front that came through during the nighttime hours. That's really the one that really began to see that plunge in those temperatures. We did have two of them. That first one really just kicked up those winds throughout the day yesterday. But the good news for today, though, when it comes to those winds, they finally are beginning to relax. Out of the west at 9 in Houghton, 7 in Iron Mountain, and out of the east at 10 in Munising. Now, when it comes to those snow chances, they will increase over the next 12 to 24 hours as we deal with a low pressure making its way through parts of the Great Lakes. And that could give us at least about a good 5 to 6 inches of accumulations in certain areas. Some areas could receive as low as 1 to 2 inches once it's all said and done throughout the day on Thursday and Friday, as the models have now been shifting the storm a little bit towards the south and beginning to lose a little bit of its punch. Now, by the weekend, we go back towards the lake effect. It's going to be that isolated variety, but temperatures are going to be the real eye popper by the time we go towards the Christmas weekend and even going towards the beginning of next week. We're going to be in those 20s at least through Friday and even into parts of Saturday, but then we will start falling into those teens on Sunday and eventually be in those single digits by Monday on Christmas Day, and even the day after Christmas will be a couple degrees colder than that. So really make sure to bundle up by the end of the weekend, especially if you're traveling back from your destinations. Really have that extra winter gear. Now, the actual winter solstice, it will actually take place in 17 hours, as when the sun will be over the Tropic of Capricorn on Thursday, December 21st at 11:28 a.m. It will be the shortest day of the year, longest night of the year. But the good news after that, though, days will begin to get longer. You'll notice it a bit more so, though, by the time you get towards February. Not as big of a difference early on throughout the month of January. Now, for us today, though, we've been dealing with a couple of light snowflakes over into the Marquette area. The actual storm itself already through parts of Minnesota and North Dakota and already through western portions of Wisconsin, so it's getting closer and closer to where we are. Low pressure is still situated in parts of the eastern Rockies, making its way through the plains. By tomorrow, you can see that snow really expansive all the way from Utah and Colorado all the way into parts of Michigan and even crossing over to parts of Ontario. And then that mixed precipitation will become more of a factor if you're traveling towards the south. By the time you get towards Fridays, we'll have a bit of that milder air coming in and temperatures warming up into those 30s. So if you are traveling, say, from Marquette all the way down towards Detroit, you could end up with some of that rain by Friday, especially towards the end of your trip. But for us here, it's going to be all frozen precipitation as temperatures will be falling throughout this upcoming weekend. For tonight, though, 15 degrees, overnight scattered snow showers. Winds are going to be relatively light out of the northwest at 5 miles per hour, so winds are really not going to be a real headache with the snowfall tomorrow, so that's some good news. Temperatures, though, not too bad at all. In those middle 20s, just a couple degrees below average, 26 degrees in Iron Mountain, 23 in Ontonagon and Houghton, 27 in Escanaba. But then those temperatures, that's when they go into full swing. Look at that, 14 degrees on Sunday, down to 5 on Tuesday, and negative low temperatures for Monday and Tuesday.